so we're balanced now. I mean, that'll help with bridges, so thank you for that. Alright, check jobs, check phantom jobs, check your teammates, that's important too. Last time we jumped and, you know, someone forgot to check themselves, so make sure you're checking your teammates. Alright, yell chat macro going out. Alright, once you've checked, go ahead and jump. Night buffs on the rock. Target yourself, use your left mouse button to look around. When you get to the demon tablet pad. So in case we early pull Alpha Bravo Charlie South 123 North, I'm gonna wait for the bulk of the raid to get here to the pad before I flash my not my gang sign, my near far macro here. My boss one macro rather. Alright, macro going out. Alright, those of you facing the hole, just play stupid games, win stupid prizes, don't fall off by accident and lose a life. That's an avoidable mistake. Alright, Alpha Bravo Charlie South 123 North. Movers go up is the TLDR here. Let's pull at 2330 FTB. Pop food, so take a bite of your mate cookie. Alright, tank stance on. Doesn't matter to me who has tank stance on, just have it all on. We're gonna pull at 2330 on the Fork Tower Blood timer. Once again, Alpha Bravo Charlie will be south. Alpha Bravo Charlie Tower groups will be south. 123 Tower groups will be north. Alpha 1 always left. Bravo 2 middle. Charlie 3 always right. Combat in 30 seconds.
There's a DC.
Okay, well, timer's ticking, so we're not gonna wait. Combat in 15. Combat in 10. LB2s at 05, or 35 and 33. LB2s. LB1s. Let's go. Welcome to Fork Tower Raid Y coming out. Hit for your teammates. We're gonna move through the wall here 2 times. Keep comms clear, please. Self-mutes on. Alright, knockback imminent. Stay close to the wall. Knockback, knockback, knockback. Okay, we're gonna go through the wall one more time. Another knockback, so stay close to the wall. Knockback, knockback, knockback. Tanks triple buster at the wall here. Stack it up. Stack it up in the middle. Stack it up in the middle. Use your mitts halfway through the cast. And Chemist, throw your Enraging Dark Knights a potion. They cannot get themselves out of Living Dead. Alright, 1, 2, 3, get tower groups. Go ahead and go through. Knockback, knockback, knockback. It really doesn't want us next one today. Alright, prepare for knockback. Stay close to the wall. Alright, sprint up to your tower. Sprint up. Okay. 2 rotations and first meteors. 2 rotations and first meteors. Right side, right side, right side. Right side. Get behind the wall and right side behind the wall. We're going to wind up on the south here and prepare for first meteors. Alright, in a few moments you're going to spread out close to the wall. Right, spread out, stay close to the wall, point your camera east-west so you can see the trajectory of the arch stack if you get it. Arch stacks need to point towards the wall. If it's pointing away, move through. Meteor, folks, drop your meteor on the ground. Next to the meteor on the ground. So meteors go through. Non-meteors stay. Back half of the platform. Back half of the platform. Safe side stacks all the way to the back. Alright, meteor stacks. Take the meteor stack to get over the wall and back to the safe side. Alright. Walk out of that area and textbook meteor execution if I've ever seen it. 2 rotations and first ad phase, so, or ad phase rather. Right side, right side, right side. Okay, we're gonna stay at the south half of the arena here. Left side behind the wall, left, left, left. Stay behind the wall. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 tower groups, prepare to move through. Time mages, you're going to dispel the middle ad when it shows up. Casters, you're going to LB1 all 4 targets, including the boss. Tanks your secret right here. Pop a rampart if you're taking autos from the boss. Alright, good job mages, good job casters. Coming up next is stacked towers. Movers go up. So if you move through the wall to get to the safe side, you will be taking the gargoyle at the left and right sides of the platform to float up, and then you're going to take your tower upstairs. Okay, so movers go up. Okay, so this is close gargoyle. Be careful of knockback into close gargoyle. You're going to want to arms length your cast at the A and the bar. Okay, this is not knockback. We're going south. Back half of the platform first. Resolve the near first, then stack with gargoyle if you're moving. If you move through the wall. Gargoyles now. Alright, stack on your tower, and then it's back left after tower. Back left now. Job. 2 rotations coming up here, and then second meteor mechanic. We're gonna finish on the north half. Left side, left side, left side. We are currently behind the wall. Remain behind the wall, and it's gonna be left side behind the wall, left side behind the wall. Finish on the north half here. Okay, so stay close to the wall here. Second meteor, spread out. Stay close to the wall. In case you need to move through, point your camera east to west so you can see the direction of the arch if you get it. Or just kill the boss. Alright. Check for dead. Did that DC tank come back by any chance? They did? Okay. They should have gotten pulled into the arena, right? Alright, go ahead and jump. Go ahead and jump. Okay, yeah, so it worked out. Alright, Alpha Bravo Charlie left, 1, 2, 3 right, hallway macro going out. Again, we have a lot of folks not in voice chat. Please do not just like run ahead if you know what you're doing, because there's new folks not in voice chat and they're gonna follow you, and if you're doing weird stuff, they're gonna be assuming you know what you're doing. Might lemming into a super trap. Alright, Alpha Bravo Charlie left, 1, 2, 3 right. Night buffs on the rock. Is Guardian Force here today? I don't think they are. Can I get a volunteer to lead the left side, please, Alpha Bravo Charlie?
I can try Snorlax.
Alright, Snorlax is gonna lead Alpha Bravo Charlie in voice chat. I'll be leading 1, 2, 3, tower groups 1, 2, 3. So tower groups 1, 2, 3, go down 1 voice chat channel, night buffs on the rock, and go ahead and jump. Good luck, everyone.
Alright, we're going to take care of the Manticore first. going to ignore the super trap on the right. And once you grab aggro of the enemies, have a Geomancer go up and hit the trap control orb. That was full. Go to the north side. The actual moth is our priority target. We're gonna continue north and get our chest. I'll try northeast. Very many cores. Here we go. We're gonna take care of the ads first before the super trap. Or right, please wait before you pop any more traps. Alright, let's go on ahead.
Thief room is open.
Oh, I said to thief room. Alright, priority targets in Manicore. Once you grab the enemies, have a Geomancer go up and grab your control orb. Let's go. be no super traps since it was dealt before. Gonna take out the Mana Core first and you off. Here we go. Alright, nice shot. Yeah, it was guard.
Yeah, I was looking at your stream, but unfortunate about that.
Thank you, Snorlax, for leading Alpha Bravo Charlie. ahead and put your markers down. According to the Boss 2 markers version 1 picture that I have in... Oh, hold on. I don't have it in raid text chat. Right. Now I do. So go ahead and put down the Boss 2 markers version 1 that I have in raid text chat. Just make sure your markers match what I have on that picture. I cannot put down markers for the raid, so just make sure someone in each party is putting it down for you guys. If you don't see it, start putting it down yourself. Oh, I shouldn't hit my macro here, by the way. And then I learned a lesson yesterday that we always need to drill the fire tower movement before the pull. So after I get done explaining the critical things, we'll drill it once. Alright, so critical things here. Snowball and fire tower are the main critical parts of this fight. Slime, the first slime mechanic is just like a personal mechanic. You want to get hit by the opposite colored slime. As many stacks of that debuff as you have, okay? And I'll talk a little bit more about that when the relevant mechanic occurs. For snowballs, just make sure that you're soaking the lines by tower group, excuse me. Alpha Bravo Charlie South, 1, 2, 3 North. So there's going to be a Southwest snowball that will belong to... That'll be for Alpha Tower Group Alpha Bravo Charlie to soak in turn. So the first line will belong to the Tower Group Alpha. Second line will belong to Tower Group Bravo. Third line will be for Tower Group Charlie to soak all together. So make sure you're in one of those lines depending on your tower group. A tank or Phantom Samurai needs to be the closest to the snowball. Closest to the snowball with mitt on, okay? Or Shirahadori if you're a Phantom Samurai. But either way, make sure you mitt that, because the first person, or the closest person hit by the snowball in the line will get a tank buster. Yeah, make sure all of you are in the line when it shows up. And then 1, 2, 3 tower groups are going to take the north snowballs wild charges. 1 is the first line, tower group 2 is the second, and tower group 3 is the third. After the wild charges, there's going to be a knockback. Alpha Bravo Charlie South, 1, 2, 3 North. Observe that I have 4 markers inside of the arena here, inside of the inner circle. Alpha Bravo 1, 2. I'll be calling Alpha 1 or Bravo 2 knockback. You will take one of those letters. It's letter tower groups to letters, number tower groups to number. Okay. So if I'm saying Alpha 1 knockback, it's tower groups Alpha Bravo Charlie inside the Alpha marker. One tower group 1, 2, 3 inside the 1 marker, okay? 2 exceptions to that are folks who are tethered to the snowball. If you get tethered to a snowball, you adjust and get knocked away opposite the snowball to which you're tethered. Doesn't matter what your group is, okay? If we don't do this correctly, we're gonna try to reset the pull because that's an enrage, alright? So the 2 people who are marked with tether, just make sure you get knocked away from the snowball to which you're tethered. Otherwise, Alpha Bravo Charlie South, 1, 2, 3 North from the markers that I'm calling either Alpha 1 or Bravo 2. Okay, trust the markers. You should, if you're trusting the markers after the knockback, you're all gonna get knocked together on the line right next to the death wall. Just take a little step towards the death wall after the knockback, but you should be in pretty good shape there. If you find you're dying when taking the stack, make sure you're checking if you're standing like in front of the marker towards the middle. Because if you do that, you're going to get knocked away towards the wall. You're going to wind up too far from the death wall, and you're going to be dead, okay? So just make sure that, you know, you're inside of the marker prior to the knockback, okay? And that is safe. That is pretty safe. You could even be safer right after the knockback by taking a step towards the death wall, but, you know, being in the markers is pretty safe already. Okay, and then finally fire towers, Alpha Bravo Charlie South, 1, 2, 3 North. So the fire towers will appear on the lines. And with that, let's go ahead and get into our roll spots for fire tower. So we're gonna drill this once. Alright, so just imagine 3 blast goes out. 1, 2, 3. Collapse on DPS spot. Alright. When the first puddle shows up, we start walking clockwise around the ring. We're gonna hold at the triangle to the right, share a laser, and then return to roll spots. Return to roll spots. And then 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I saw some healers in the DPS area. That's kind of what got us yesterday. Yeah, don't sprint, no expedience, no fleet-footed even. I've heard that some people are trying to do fleet-footed in here. Don't do that. Okay, click the fleet-footed off. And with that, let's go ahead and set a pull time for 9:20 or 19:30 FTP pull. We're committing to this. There's like various DCs. I got DC'd earlier. If I get DC'd, then just carry on and just someone try to take over. Alright, make sure you pop food. I'm running out of food buff on my end. I don't have enduring fortitude because I DC'd, but can't really help that. Okay, Knight tank stance on. All other tank stance off. Alpha Bravo left, 1, 2 middle, Charlie 3 right. Make sure you stack with your target after they jump, okay? 10 seconds to combat. Knight tank stance on, all other tank stance off. LB1s. Alright, let's go. Bring them to the middle. Alright, you get 3 GCDs here. Make sure you got Yuki. Alright, jump with your... Come to your stack on your designated target. Stack. Okay, aim the Cleave Buster out of the arena.
You have a rogue tether, go to your tether.
Please do not give voice call outs. I'm not asking you for that. Alright. When they jump, do not stack with red and blue here. Do not stack with red and blue. Okay, we are only hitting the green person in the middle. That's the only targetable mob here. Alright, this is a personal debuff. Faint Owl Reprisal, the middle guy. Healers top us off. And this goes out before we run off. Alright, check your debuff. Telegraphs are coming out, and jump soon to follow. Okay. So good luck as a personal mechanic. Get hit by the opposite color. Out. And then final jump going out. Stack it up in the middle. Small shield, small mitts. Moderate raid wide going out. Alright, tanks reassert threat on your side targets when they turn back to normal and become targetable. Aggro table will have reset. Alright, prepare for a double cleave. They're going to jump once. Prepare to get between them on the blue tile at the edge of the arena. Go. Lag. Okay, yeah, I can't really interrupt that. Alright, pick up the people who are dead in the arena. Alright, respect your tether. I'm gonna try to bring this in the middle. There we go. Okay. Alright, stack it up in the middle. Share healing, share big mitts. Delta attack going out. Faint Owl Reprisal. 1, 2, 3. Run out through the box to which you're tethered. Lasers straight out. This is tether dependent. A lot of dead in the middle. Let's try to get them up. We're going to need bodies for Snowball here. Do not stack with red and green. Alpha Bravo Charlie South. 1, 2, 3 north. Snowballs are coming out. So Alpha and 1. Tower Group Alpha 1 soaks the first. Bravo 2 soaks the second. Charlie 3 soaks the third. These are wild charges. Make sure someone with mid is in front. Counterclockwise pattern. Bravo 2 after wild charges. Bravo 2 after wild charges for knockback. Here we go. Bravo 2, tethers adjust. Bravo 2, tethers adjust. Tethers, make sure you're getting knocked away opposite. Be in the marker. Alright, stack at the wall. And blow twos, blow twos. Both are damageable. We are blowing these up. The DPS. Excellent. Alright. Double cleave going out here in a few moments. Make sure you're watching them. Tanks reassert threat when your untargetable target becomes targetable. They're going to jump once, get between them on the blue tile. Right of red is how I think of this. Okay. Respect the tether. Respect the tether. Alright, Delta attack one more time. Stack it up in the middle. We're going to share healing, share mitts. Alright, stack up in the middle. Faint hour reprisal your target. Alright, heal through this. 1, 2, 3. Run out through the boss to which your tether. Lasers out and to the right. Tank cleaves to the left. Alright. Tank cleaves mid with 90. Your Vanguard. Alright. Coming up next is Fire Towers. Alpha Bravo Charlie South 1, 2, 3 North. Wait until the debuff, your tether debuff goes away. Do not just stop doing damage. That's how we get to enrage. Alright, now move. Alpha Bravo Charlie South 1, 2, 3 North. Assume middle line unless we got shift. Where's the arrow? Okay, middle line, middle line, middle line. Alright. First bounce going down. Okay. Start hitting the fire tower. Heal, heal, heal. Alright, collapse on DPS position now. Wait for the first puddle. And start moving. Hug the ring, okay? Hug the ring. Alright, laser, laser, laser. Laser first, laser first, laser first. Alright, roll spots, roll spots, roll spots. Alright, 1. Keep healing. Keep doing damage. 2. Alright, and 3. Finish it up. If you kill your tower, move to the other side. Help out the other side. Help out the other side. Alright, good job. Double cleave going out here pretty soon. Keep doing damage. Alright, assert threat. They're jumping. Get between them on the blue tile. Right of blue, left of green. We are pretty far from our damage target. Let's get to enrage here, and then I'll try to do a chemist reset. Not right now, but alright, get outside of the middle. Stack with your initial color targets. Alright, big shields, big mitts at the F. Yeah. There's a long cast. Start midding. Okay, so do as much damage as you can here. So it's going to be, when we have to spread it, it's Alpha 1 Charlie left, Bravo 2, 3 right, okay? Alright, start spreading out, Alpha 1 Charlie left, Bravo 2, 3 right. Small movements to adjust, no panic movement here, please. Alright, one more time, 2 more dodges, and then spread, and then enrage. Okay, 1. Okay, spread, spread, spread. Alpha 1 Charlie left, Bravo 2, 3 right. Small movements. Communicate with your movement where you're going to go. No panic adjustments here. Healers spam heals. Alright, I want all chemists down south. All chemists south. Race, go ahead and wall it. Alright, let's get reses on race. Everyone run south. Everyone run south. Race, let's get a res. Okay. Do not leave the tower. Alright. Raze, go ahead and take the res. Alright, we're most likely not going to have a full group here, but I want to practice this again since we have the opportunity. A lot of deaths there throughout the fight, so that's mainly where we got to engage here. Again, do not leave the tower. Yeah, get behind the purple once you're up. Also, keep comms cleared during the fight. Alright, I don't need backup calls or anything like that. If I forget something, just remind me, and I'll try to work it into my callouts in the future. But please don't give people instructions in voice chat, because if I allow that to happen, then we're just going to follow whoever's talking in voice chat. things can go sideways like that. So just make sure you maintain voice comms discipline here. Alright, so we're working on getting the people up down south. Get the low risk folks up first, Reese, before we start getting the high risk folks behind the bosses here. Okay, I don't see anyone on the right, so we're gonna have to approach from the left. Right. We don't need a whole party up here, just like 1 or 2 chemists. Alright, just hug the wall. Hug the wall, and then just make your way just like where I'm at. Just like slowly tap 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 until you can like target someone, okay? Do not leave the wall. If you accidentally aggro, just run south and get behind the purple line. Everyone else should be behind the purple line down south. So small movements. Don't make big movements. Don't make big movements. Just tap, move against the wall until you get everyone up. Is that it? There's one more person behind the... Oh, they're out of lives. Okay. Alright, so we're probably going to hit Enrage again or just like run out of time straight up. But we're going to set a pull time for 8 flat. So yeah, good job on fire tower movement. That got us yesterday on the second pull. So good job sticking with your positions. I saw some folks getting clipped by the fire puddle. I think we even lost one of our lasers, possibly. I didn't see a laser like telegraph on our side, so we luckily got the loose laser. But yeah, if the laser person dies, then I could possibly like double cleave one side. So just try to, when we're doing the 3/4 movement, hug the target ring of the fire tower like you're already hitting it. So just hug the target ring as you move around. Like the further you are from the fire tower, the further, like the more quickly you'll fall behind as you move around. Okay, don't sprint, but don't be like very far from the fire tower when you're making your circle. Okay, hug the target ring. Alright, let's go ahead and move up. Night tanks, tank stance on. All other tanks, tank stance off. Okay, so yeah, Alpha Bravo left, 1-2 middle, Charlie 3 right. LBs send at 05 and 03 if you got it. I don't think anyone has LBs since we spent it at the very end there. 10 seconds to pull. So stack them up in the middle, right? That just that alone is going to give us a lot of early damage. So night tank, stack them in the middle. Let's go. All right. And then after when they jump, okay. So stack on your designated target. Let's try to limit the amount of like weird tether stuff that happens here. All right. Check your tether if you're long tethered. I don't see any long tethers, so we're good. Alright, mitigate with your 90. Throw your Enraging Dark Knight's a potion, get them out of Living Dead. They can't do it themselves. During Berserk, they can't do CD. Okay, do not stack with red and blue here. There's going to be a puddle, don't touch that. Alright, slime mechanics happening here. Individual mechanic, Faint Owl, Reprisal. And then healers top us off before we have to do this. Alright, check your debuff. Alright, individual. Good luck. Second jump going out. Third jump going out. And then final jump going out. West is safe. Alright. Stack it up in the middle. Faint out reprise if you got it. Side targets are turning back to normal. Tanks reassert threat. Aggro table will reset. Alright, get between them on the blue tile. They're double cleaving the arena. Alright, red blue tanks, try to drag them to the middle. I think we can stack them up here because they're going to try to auto attack. Alright, respect your tether. Make sure you're attacking your tether target. Excellent. We can probably get a MVP here. Alright, stack it up in the middle. Faint out, reprise your target. Delta attack coming out. Big shields, big mitts. 1, 2, 3. Run out through the boss switch your tether. Lasers straight out. I see folks not in the middle. Just make sure you guys are in the middle there so you can get covered by like paladin wings, astro bubbles if anyone's using those. Like if you're away from the middle, you're probably not getting all your hits. Alright, don't stack with red and green. Alpha Bravo Charlie south, 1, 2, 3 north. Alright, snowball time. So Alpha and 1 take the first charge. Tanks and Phantom Samurai emit. Closest to the snowball each time. Alright, clockwise this time. This is going to be Alpha 1 knockback after wild charges. Alright, Alpha 1 tethers adjust. Alpha 1 tethers adjust. Alpha 1 tethers adjust. Alright, take a step towards the death wall to minimize damage, and blow twos, blow twos. Excellent, both are damageable, go ahead and kill it. Oh, you got it. Alright, that was very fast, excellent. Alright, so they're gonna double cleave again here in a few. Make sure to get between them on the blue tile after they jump, reassert threat. Right of red, left of green. Okay. Respect tethers, respect tethers. Yeah, we can actually bring them in the middle. That's nice. Okay. Stack it up in the middle. Faint out, reprise your target. Big shields, big mitts. Whatever you can do to minimize damage here. 1, 2, 3. Run out through the boss switch your tether. Lasers out into the right. Tank cleaves to the left. Tanks mitigate with your Phantom Guard. Night tanks. Alright, lasers coming out. Okay. So, in a few moments, not right now, but in a few moments, Alpha Bravo Charlie South 1, 2, 3 north. Make sure you're hitting the boss until your debuff goes away. Don't stack with green and blue. There's going to be a puddle underneath them. Yeah, just don't get hit by that. Alright, move up. Alpha Bravo Charlie South 1, 2, 3 north. Assume middle line. We might have to swing. Okay, 1 to the left, left, left. 1 to the left, 1 to the left, 1 to the left. Alright, prepare for first tower here. Alright. Alright, keep healing. I don't see anything wrong happening. Alright, stack on DPS. Hug the target ring, move on the first puddle. Move. Hug the target ring. Laser, 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 laser. Roll spots, roll spots. 1, let you now. 2, 1 more. Alright, it is safe to cross through the middle. If you kill your fireball, help out the other side. We got a lot of dead folks. And good. Okay. Double jump happening. Oh, maybe we'll kill this. I don't know. Alright, get between them on the blue tile. Alright, double cleave is happening. Actually, this is pretty far. We'll do what you can. Alright, so Alpha Bravo Charlie left, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 middle. Alpha Bravo left, 1, 2 middle, Charlie 3 right, excuse me. Because there's no tether here. Alright, so stack with your original target, get out of the middle. The middle will be unsafe here in a few. 6-handed fist fight, mitigate at the Foxtrot. All team mitts. All team mitts. Now, now, now. Wings out. Alright, do what you can. So from where you're at, Alpha 1 Charlie left slice, Bravo 2 3 right slice. Dodge these 2 pizza slices and then spread in your designated areas. Small adjustments, don't panic, move. Communicate where you're going by doing small movements. Healer spam heals, healer spam heals. Alright, one more set of dodging. We're gonna be close. Alright, full send DPS LB3 if you still have it. Spread, spread, spread. Heal, heal, heal. Mint, mint, mint. Anything you got? Alright, big, big damage. Everything you got. Let's see if we can beat Enrage. Alright, good try. Got close both times, so clean up the deaths and we'll get that. Alright, go ahead and depart tower. Good job. Good job. Good job on both.
That was a better.
Good job on both. Alright,
second
so
run.
we're gonna re-level here. There is a currently recruiting CE. Let's see if we can try to catch that. Oh no, you're not gonna get that. Alright, yeah, we'll try to, I'm not gonna count this one as the first CE. But the plan here is to re-level for 2 CEs. So yeah, some folks are electing to gold farm. So you can go ahead and do that if you want. Don't feel married to your group. We're no longer in Fork Tower, we're just re-leveling, so this is just normal Southhorn stuff at this point. We're gonna be here for 2 CEs, not including this one. This one, I feel like it's a little too hard to get to. So I'll start counting from the next one that shows up, and then 2 CEs. We'll be here for 2 CEs, so re-level.
Wow,
And after that,
I
after the
had
second CE, I'll put
like
PF up. We'll ping for recruitment.
14.
Ping
I
for
recently
reinforcements.
got
Excuse me.
went to Windows 11,
And we'll try again.
so it didn't
We got
save
really close.
all
Two
the
enraged boss
presets.
souls on boss 2. So that's just the difference, of not dying. Like a couple people not dying during Fire Tower and slime stuff. If you
Yeah.
died because of slime stuff.
So like these macros here for my Astrogen.
If you died for some reason,
I had to
in the
redo
snowball
it all for a
section,
third
just
time.
think about what kills you.
I rebooted Windows twice.
But yeah, I think we have like a pretty healthy amount of new folks here. So, good job getting to boss 2 Enrage.
Yeah, but yeah.
This is your first time in Fork Tower. And then if there's anything that I can do to improve as a host, just let me know.
Yeah, because I had like half of these in preset.
I will probably do a debrief after raid. So after the second pull, I'll give myself like a 30-minute break, and then I'll be in Windrake.
I do
We
not.
can talk about stuff there. We're gonna have. Oh, I don't have logs.
Then on that
Hopefully someone's running their calculator, and we'll upload that later. I don't have anything running right now, but that's usually like pretty instructive to explain like why different things happen in Fork Tower that folks might not encounter in other parts of the game. So
it's second time that I rebooted Windows. I tried to. I stored like
yeah,
the
for those of
config
you having
file.
trouble getting to the fate, make sure you're occult returning as soon as you're out of combat.
And then when I rebooted Windows, the config file just didn't do it.
Yeah, occult return, get to the main aetheryte, and then watch the map for where the next one will show up. That's how you effectively guarantee that you're gonna make it to the next skirmish.
Back up. Is that like in the game?
Yeah, and get the writing map. Yeah, the writing map will help. Yeah, I typically don't tell people to.
Main
Well,
characters.
I typically don't tell people what to do to begin with, but yeah, I'm not gonna sit here telling folks to tap fates. I feel like that's like an exercise in frustration.
Yeah, it's more like, if you have the time and you want to make the fake grinds faster, get the map.
Yeah. Get the map. Do the CEs if you
try
don't have
taking
the silver, but I feel like at KL20, ample opportunity
Oh,
to,
it's new.
to get all the stuff. So hopefully you guys have it. If not, hit up those CEs, get that silver.
Probably the number one advice they still give people who come in here new: get the riding man.
Yeah. I'll gold. Here, let me leave my party. Invite. Here, I'll gold. If it's not full yet. Alright. Oh, you don't have a warrior? Here, I'll have a warrior. I don't know, I didn't see a warrior, so I'll tank it. Oh, switch to a job, by the way, that you're not maxed on. Make sure you're getting that job XP. You're gonna want to eventually be at 12 stacks of mastery. I don't require it, but it does help as far as your performance in Fork Tower. Are we all here? Oh, we're still waiting for Bashir. Okay.
Bashir went up the wrong stairs. Oh, am I supposed to go up another level?
Yeah, one more level. Just come up, bring your aggro with you if you pull something by
Bring
accident.
a Cheshire Bear with me here. See if I
All right, let's get started. Make sure you guys are on cannon, by the way. I'm just gonna go pretty like conservative here with my pulls. I don't want to like try hard and just end up not leveling because we keep dying.
Location, I'll drop by a res. Or someone has a chemist or someone plus a chemist.
No, we don't need a chemist. Just go full cannon for damage. Otherwise, we're not killing these fast. Yeah, we're not. If we're dying, we're fucking up. All right.
There's enough people in the instance if we might look at help.
Yeah, we shouldn't be wiping for re-leveling efforts. Circling. Circling here. The next one's too far. Alright, so there's CE. Alright, we're done. Or are we done? No, we're not done. Okay.
I still have the challenge log available, so I leveled up quick.
Yeah, I was like, I thought that got me. I thought that's what it was. Alright, circling. Alright, just stick a couple here. It's extra fat. You good? Alright, everyone's sounds good. Anyone else still 19?
Me, I need either the CE or the.
I literally am like 180 short on XP. I'm probably gonna go wait for a fate into the CE.
Okay, same. Yeah, we should be like like don't feel compelled to take the gold farm. Like if you're close, just get it done.
I'm always compelled to take the gold farm.
Alright, I'm gonna leave this, try to get some silver.
Alright.
Try to get to that CE and help out as well.
I mean, maybe we'll get there.
Then send the gang sign. I think I saw some folks who are not part of the raid here, so go ahead and send that out.
There's about a dozen of them.
Okay.
And quick number was 60 in the instance.
Nice.
Hello, coffer.
Alright, so this is the first CE that I'm aware of, because I was focused on not dying during gold farm, so I don't know if there was like another CE that popped up.
There wasn't.
Okay, so this is the first of two then. Oh, that didn't do that much damage. What the hell? I don't know. I've never paid attention to the damage I take from messing up the tentacle. Stuff. This is where I have to save my home gang. Okay, I'll remember that for next time. I'm sorry, team. I have to save it. All right, so one more CE after that. If folks are having trouble hitting the fates, we'll be here for one more CE, which will guarantee that you're going to be at 23 hit points again. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, work on hitting up these fates and getting the 20. And actually advise Discord here that we are releveling. Battle High gives a regen?
Yes.
Oh, not aware.
It's really good for you. But it's also
I bet.
really random.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just random. So. I wish there was a way to like game it. Then we have our DPS take it. And it'll be like a dual buff, like a temporary dual buff.
Pretty much only lasts through hallways. If you get it from the tablet.
Yeah. Someone's over there, okay.
You're still not too close.
There it is. There's some. On the hunt, even. Excellent. I can make it in 2 minutes, I think. 1 minute I can't make it, but 2 minutes I think I can make it there. I don't think I said this earlier, but if anyone has any questions right now, like we're just releveling during CEs, just make sure if you have anything you want to ask, now's a good time for that. And then if it's something that requires in-depth explanation, picking apart why you died, something like that, then we can cover that in debrief later on. All right, let me go back to night here. Practice using my buttons. Yeah, today was the first day I was using my hot bar, or my keybinds rather, because that's really what it is. Using my keybinds to activate pledge and guard. So I'm trying to drill that into my brain, so that when we get to the bridge, I don't have to like fumble around and click the thing again.
Is that the CE that drops Oracle?
Yes. I used to think I knew how to do the CE, and then your strategy is pray. Is that what I heard? Also, it sounds like you're at all the way in the back of the
My bad.
Helps me in the same room as your mic.
Yeah, that's true.
I had it angled up. I'm sorry.
Oh god, I didn't check. I don't know where the safe spot is. Is it there? On 4 where Reese is? Okay. I'm gonna trust you, Reese. I'm also not going to drop the falling rock right on the safe spot here. That's it? Alright. I trusted Reese and survived. Tyga's got the tech. Small adjustments. Close to the middle. For some reason I couldn't see. Oh, check safe spot, okay. Yes. let's get people up. Don't leave them for dead. That was the second CE. Alright, is that it? Alright, cool. I'm gonna dip out. So I'm gonna put PF up. 10 minutes after that, I'll raid check. You guys don't have to be like out of the instance right away if you want to like get your chest or whatever, but do be ready to respond to raid check in 10 minutes after I put PF up. That's right, I forgot I disconnected, so this got reset. Rick. Alright. Make sure you're on your jobs for Fork Tower. Otherwise, I'm gonna be guessing, and I'll get you like a third tank if you were tanking for a CE and you're not normally a tank. Speaking of which, am I on this correct job? Yes, I am. Okay. All right. Alpha needs a caster. Here, I'll get you a caster.
Yeah, that's your guard.
That looks like a caster there. Bravo needs a tank. Yeah, make sure you're on your jobs, otherwise I'm gonna be getting the wrong things for you guys. So Bravo needs a tank. Yeah, that's fine. Delta needs any deeps, it looks like. Okay, and then Foxtrot needs a co-tank. Alright, let me actually click one player per job this time. And that won't help the folks already in, but it will help prevent getting like a third Viper or something like that. Well, that shouldn't happen, but yeah, anyway. One per job is up. Oh, average item level 700, so we don't get anyone in fresh level 100 gear. Alright, so PF is up. It is 14 by my clock, so... Or 15 rather, so...
Let's go, cartoon!
26 after we'll raid check.
And down.
Oh, it's down already? Okay. Alright, R check. At
Oh,
26.
someone dropped.
Oh, someone dropped? Okay.
One in B dropped.
Any DPS would be.
Alright. Any deeps in Bravo. Thank you. PF is back up. But yeah, we're gonna R check at 26. But otherwise, yeah, go ahead and do your bios and stuff. Right, so we got a couple folks in the instance. Just make sure you're outside and responsive to ready check. By 26 after, all right? So BRB. feel like most of the folks playing right now are like not the night crowd.
That'd be a little tough on them to be on like right now.
Yeah.
Because usually we'd start going to bed around 10, maybe 11.
Yeah, I'm a early sleeper.
That's going to bed late for a night crowd. Night crowd would normally go to bed like 8 or 9.
So hopefully,
You
yeah.
have a non sleep schedule.
Yeah, EST. So that's 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Is that his schedule? Like I don't think he's like a week. I think it's like a like if he decides to host, it'll be that day, but like he hasn't been consistent about it, unfortunately. Nah, it's hard to get started as a host. Like if you want to do like regular runs, because like you need to build up. Like people need to like know who you are, right? So it's hard to get the first couple. All right, Bravo set. Yeah, talk out your Phantom jobs if you repped anyone. Well, you're always gonna have time zones, like unless everyone goes by Zulu time or just GMT.
Fuck it, let's do that.
Yep. What am I in? I think I'm in GMT -8 right now.
Yeah.
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 Let's
yeah.
also get rid of daylight saving time, please.
Yeah. Let's. Yeah. Well, I'll get right on that. All right. All timestamps will be set to Zulu time. So my raid will now be at 0130 Zulu. I think that's what it is. Is that an Air Force specific thing? I just assumed Zulu was like a deployed environment.
It was military, yeah.
All right. Maybe it's like an aeronautical term because I was in the Air Force, yeah. Also, sometimes out in the civilian world, when people say airman, like sometimes if they're a pilot, they're talking about like just being a pilot, like a general, a man in the air, so to speak. So it's not always like U.S. Air Force airmen. Oh, okay, yeah. Now, whenever we had like clocks in certain places, like that would be tuned to Zulu time. Like they called it Zulu time. But Zulu time, for those who don't know, it's just another name for Greenwich Mean Time.
Right.
Still waiting.
It's
Oh,
the equivalent of Coordinated Universal Time, UTC.
Yes. UTC, yeah. Actually, I should be using that. Because not everyone knows where Greenwich is. It's just some random place in the UK.
Coordinated Universal Time.
GMT is-
UTC, yes.
Come again, Mashira? I didn't want to overlap with you.
Coordinated Universal Time. Is what UCT is.
Yeah. Whereas GMT is actually a time zone by itself.
Yes.
UTC is more accurate because it really is universal.
Yeah, it's like Greenwich is like some town in the UK that is like it's like close to the. Is it called the prime? I don't remember. I think it's either Prime Meridian or something. Oh yeah, Prime Meridian, because yeah.
It was just selected for mostly political reasons back in the day when time zones were first being established. And there was all these fights between Paris and England for who was going to be able to do that. But you have to go back like 150 years now to get to that point.
Yeah,
What's
basically they
I
wanted
think-
to be the center of time. That's more or less, they wanted to be able to control how the
I
time.
believe someplace off Paris or France was where they kept the standard time item that was used for navigation before that, sea navigation, because to know where you are in longitude, you need to know what time it is.
I believe,
Very
if I
precisely.
remember correctly, it's an astrological device because they're basing it off a star.
Yeah, and there's a standard you measure against with your measurement of that star, and that's somewhere in France.
Yep. But yeah, the UK and France fought over it pretty hard to decide where it was being held, mostly because
So
they both
it's-
had a lot of scholars on either end.
Yeah. So the UK won UK won the battle for clocks, standard clocks that everybody uses.
Ready check is out. Go ahead and respond to ready check. We have crossed the threshold 26 after.
Many years ago, when I first worked at Network Program, my job was programming in time services for a particular system, and I got to learn more about time zones than I ever wanted to know.
Alright. Omoruru and Hikai, let us know when you're ready. I feel like I forgot to say something in text chat earlier. Like I said I was going to say something and I forgot to coordinate it.
For one of the bosses?
Yeah. I have that. We did the fire, and by the way, when we get back to boss 2, we're going to do the fire tower drill again. I don't care if people are sick of it, because...
Yeah, because we had at least a half a dozen people join us, and we don't know if any of them are new.
Yeah, so... I mean, I guess I can look at the names, but I just want to make it standard practice. Whenever we get there, we do the drill. Doesn't... Oh, Omomaru is not here, actually. Hold on.
Omaruru?
Omaruru is in the instance. Alright, so per what I said earlier, I'm gonna bench since it looks like they're not continuing as far as I can tell. Alright, so we're gonna open up that slot. Hopefully someone will.
They were cast.
Alright, so I'm giving you guys a pure healer in that party.
Yeah.
In Bravo? Okay, so pure healer. Pure healer opened up. DC'd as fire tower started second pull, so ignore me. Oh, is that what happened? Okay. Roger. I'll try to remember. But yeah, I'm not gonna like wait for this to fill. So once we hit ready at 47, out of 47, then we're gonna go in. Oh, Uncle. Let me get Uncle running. Someone else might already have their uncle watching over their shoulder, taking notes, making sure to write down all the damage numbers on their notepad with their pencil. All right, where's my rabbit? And refuses someone you are ready. Okay, I see. Where's my rabbit? Where's let's get refuses to here. Okay, are you ready? I see you're here, but are you ready? Okay, you're never okay. Let me know when you're ready then, and then we'll ready check again. But as long as you're present, we're not gonna start the 60-second. All right, yeah. Roger, Bravo. Ready, okay. Our check going out. That is 47 out of 47, taking us out of PF. We're going in. Go ahead and click commence. If you're all tabbed out, please all tab back in. Go ahead and click commence and let's get this show on the road. Second pull, maybe we get past boss 2. Good job earlier again, getting to enrage on both attempts. Just need to clean up earlier stuff. Less dying, more hitting things, and we'll get it. But we did the critical mechanics correctly and didn't just like insta wipe at fire tower or snowball. So that is something that we don't take for granted. We're inside already. I wanted to check my macros for not Marble Dragon but Bridge. Trap plan. Geomancers do not early pull the progenitor. Main tanks on left and right need to get first hit. Okay, so that looks correct. Alright, Tower Group 1-2 is just gonna be short one person. Whatever I don't think you're missing anything for Phantom Jobs. I think I saw a okay. We had like a lot of chemists last time, so I'm not super worried about missing chemists. Guard, pledge.
We also had one of our DPS swapped with your healer, so we have 2 healers.
Oh, okay. There you go. Are we just watching Osamatsu get hit? Is that what this party is over here?
We're helping, obviously.
Yeah. They gotta dip below 10%, otherwise it's not gonna be as effective. I saw someone benediction. I don't know if benediction generates a bunch of limit break. All right, pay your token.
Mostly it's people letting them get down to 10%.
Right, make sure you pay. Make sure you pay your token. Expecting to see 47 here. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like if you Benny them from below 10%, like that one Benny will generate like the fat limit break, but then they have to like get hit all the way back down to 10%, right? Like, wouldn't it be more effective just to like cure one and pray for no crit? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? You Benny them from below 10%, and it's just like that's not actually as helpful as a baby tiny cure. Just the tiniest of cures. Get them just above 10% so they can dip back below it. Okay. Yeah, don't interfere with folks who are off the pad. If they run to the pad with mobs in tow, then go ahead and kill it. But if folks want to do a ritual, just leave them to their devices.
You could also put down like some like asylum and let them dive in and out of it to get a little bit of a healing buff.
So I asked that the other day. I think I was told regen ticks to get them above the 10% line. Don't do it.
Wow. I wonder how asylum works on that, because asylum is supposed to be cure potency. I don't know.
To answer A1 Moen's question, for the first boss when we triple tank buster, if you're targeted with one of the busters and like have to take it, then you can guard pledge, like use both of those, and then survive a triple stack buster. 3 more? How many? Okay, so yeah, 3 more people need to pay in. Let me check. I have offered 1. Yeah, and then for trios, you want to use only the 90% guard for the cleave buster if you're night tanking and like actively I can't tell if I'm assuming Arion doesn't want help. because they're not on the pad, so just leave them alone. I think they just want to be next to the pad here. When they actually pull that mob onto the pad, go ahead and kill it. But yeah, I used guard to mitigate the cleave buster at boss 2. There it is. Go ahead and kill that. So guard to mitigate the cleave buster, and then I use my Phantom Guard, which is a little bit more advanced, but I use Phantom Guard to help me kitchen sink both of the 3 tower bounces. So the tech for knights is Rampart, Invuln, Invuln, and then the second set is like 40% Pledge Pledge. Alright, someone has not paid into the reliquary, so hopefully we're not learning a hard lesson today and it's just perhaps this Guardian Force out there.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not? Okay, well. Oh, it's 47 now, so we're good. Good job, team. So the Demon Wall initial triple buster, if you're stacked up, right? You pledge to minimize the damage, and then or not pledge. You Phantom Guard to minimize the damage of one buster, and then the pledge will block 2 of them. There's no like vuln stacks or anything to deal with there, so that'll work. Yeah, they're not gonna auto during the cast, so. Okay. I keep seeing questions about the demon tablet, so I thought you were talking about demon wall. All right. Initial cleave buster, yeah. Use a 90% for that. Or for both of them. It'll be up for both of them. Yeah, don't use your pledge, especially for the second one, because you're gonna want to use your pledge for the 2 fire tower bounces for which you're gonna be taking. You're gonna have like fireball on. So as long as you're not being hit by a cleave, as long as you're only being hit by the fire tower, that's the 2 pledges will cover 2 bounces. Alright, welcome back to Fork Tower. When the gates go up, please do not jump off the glowing white pad here. Rally on the wall according to your tower group stack. Alright, check yourself, check your teammates, make sure they're on their correct phantom jobs. Once the middle is clear, we're gonna have our chemists do their stuff. After I check mostly even here. So it's Bravo that's missing a person, so it's going to be 1, 2. One of the tower group, 1 or 2 is going to be short 1, so I'm expecting a 7 there. Alright. So we got 8 on 3, 7 on 2, 7 on... Hold on. Is this a Lalafell issue perhaps? Nope. I'm seeing 7 on 2 and 7 on 1, so... someone might be out of position here. Alright, 8 on 1. 8 on Charlie. 8 on Bravo. And 8 on Alpha. Alright, cool. Let's get our chemists to the middle. Alright, mark each other. I am not a chemist. Looks like Hikai is a chemist, so make sure you mark Hikai. Alright, any other chemists? Alright, go ahead and return to your previous staging spots. Alright, there we go. Cool. Alright, so we got at least 2 chemists per side here. All right, check jobs, check your teammates. Remember, we jumped the other day and someone wasn't configured, so just check your teammates. Make sure you guys are covering what you need to cover. Yell chat macro going out. All right, go ahead and jump. Alright, night buffs on the rock. And then when you jump, target yourself and use your left mouse button to look around. Do not use your right. Left mouse button only for our mouse lookers. If we early pull, Alpha Bravo Charlie South, 123 North. Movers go up. So we are sweaty gaming with that Neo Kingdom blade. I still see some folks running up. Alright. Yell chat macro going out. Alright, so Alpha Bravo Charlie South mechanics, 123 North mechanics whenever the splits happen. Alpha 1 always left, Bravo 2 always middle, Charlie 3 always right. And then movers go up. Let's set a pull time for 25:30. Pop food. Take a bite of your mate cookie. Shaped like what is that? What is that? You could say that's an elf, right? It's like it looks like a little elf. Alright, 30 seconds combat. Alright, tank stance check. Make sure your tank stances are on so we don't have any DPS target with the buster. Combat 15. LB2s at 35. LB1s at 33 on the Fork Tower Blood timer. LB2s. LB1s. Let's go. Big welcome to Fork Tower. Raid Y coming out. Big shield, big mids. Protect your teammates. Composition check. Right. 2 movements through the wall here. Right. Knock back, knock back, knock back. Move through, stay close to the wall. Knock back. Minutes. Okay. We're gonna go through one more time. Ray of danger is near, the danger is near the wall. Move through, get to the back half of the platform because the danger is near the wall. Alright, triple buster right underneath the head in the middle, stack it up. And knights can pledge and halfway through the cast, hit your thin bones. Chemist for your enraging dark knight's potion. 1, 2, 3 tower groups. Here, go through. Okay, knockback, knockback, knockback. There's going to be a knockback into towers. Resolve knockback first, then towers. I recommend a sprint here. There we go. Get to your towers. Excellent. 2 rotations and first meteors. 2 rotations, first meteors. Alright, right side, right side, right side. Those of you in front, prepare to move behind after this first rotation. Get behind the wall, and it's right side behind the wall. We're going to wind up on the south half here. Prepare for first meteors. Alright, stay focused. Stay close to the wall. Spread out so you can see over your head. Point your camera east-west so you can see the direction of the arch if you get it. If it's pointing the wrong way, move through. Meteors, you're going to the side with the meteor at the edge. Here we go. Meteors stay. Non-meteors move through. William, you need to go through back half of the platform. Safe side stacks go all the way back. Well, try not to Venn diagram like that. Oh god. Yeah, just, there you go. Alright. A little dance there. Yeah, try not to like go straight to the other stuff next time. Alright, 2 rotations, right side, right side, right side. We're currently in front of the wall. Okay, get behind the wall. And it's left side behind the wall. Left side behind the wall. fine. Everyone just chill out. Okay, we're fine. 1, 2, 3 tower groups prepare to move through. Time mages are going to dispel the middle ad when it shows up. Casters, make sure you check the middle ad. And once it is susceptible to damage, send your LB1s. Make sure you hit all 4 targets, 3 ads plus the box. 1, 2, 3, make sure you go through. Time mages, make sure you summon the middle ad at GCD 0. The tanks assert threat. Pop a rampart if you're taking autos from Demon Tablet. Help your heroes keep you alive. Alright, good job. Okay, coming up next is stack towers. So wherever the towers are, we're going to go to that side. Movers, if you go through the wall, you're going to be taking the upstairs set of towers. The towers are coming out now. Alright, close towers, be careful. If this is expulsion far into close towers, you're going to want an arms length sure cast. Alright, north, expulsion of far, arms length sure cast at the alpha in the spell cast. This is a knockback, knockback, knockback. Alright, movers go up. Movers go up. If you came up north, you're going up to your gargoyle. Alright, take a tower and it's back left after tower. Back left now. Alright, 2 rotations. And second meteor rear currently in front. Alright, left side, left side, left side. After this rotation, prepare to move behind the wall. Move behind the wall now, and it's left side behind the wall. What was that? Left side behind the wall. Alright, so second meteor spread out. Stay close to the wall in case you need to move through. Point your camera east-west in case... Alright, go ahead and get our dead folks up. Check underneath Demon Tablet. Any DCs, please yell it out. Any DCs, please yell it out. Alright. I am not tracking any DCs. Go ahead and jump. Alright, so, coming up next, Alpha Bravo Charlie left, 1, 2, 3 right. Snorlax is leading the left side. I'll be leading the right. Hallway macros going out for our non-voice chat participants. Please wait for me to call jump before moving. Alright. So Alpha Bravo Charlie left. 1, 2, 3 right. Night tanks, night buffs on the rock here. Alright, go ahead and jump. 1, 2, 3 tower groups. Go down the Bravo east half. I'll be leading from there. Good luck, everyone. Let's go.
Alright, take care of the mana core. Whichever one is here. Oh. We're going to ignore this super trap on the right. Once you pull the ad, power Geomancer, go up and hit the control word. we're gonna head north. Gonna take out the moth first. Let's try left. Alright, take out the mob first. Alright, priority targets the moth. Don't hit the super trap yet. I take out the enemies first. I warn, step back and let the ranger take out the script trap. Alright, let's go forward.
It's clear past here, by the way.
Oh. Alright, we're gonna take out the manticore first. Our side on the right. Oh. Left hammer.
That's on me. I will apologize.
They're hitting enrage again, aren't they? Oh, this might be the end of the run.
No, the Manticore got pulled.
I hope someone's a kill us still alive.
If any time mage is up or can get me a slow, I need down up now. I'm a time mage.
M2's manic is time mage.
Velocity also time mage.
Oh, that someone got the lucky
Actions.
kill. Oh, thank God. Oh.
The moth
that
is
was
still
an
up.
early pull, and I did not have the time to get a slow up.
Same.
I did get one off, but I died, so, you know.
Alright, let's take out the moth.
Back, thank you.
Somehow
Snorlax.
survived.
Yep.
Listen, mistakes were made. By me specifically.
Oh, is that what happened?
Manticore got pulled and 80% of the party died.
Yeah, I pulled the Manicure for a beat, and I forgot about the hammer thing, so I was like, I'll just run him around a little bit, and then party got there, and hammer's happy.
The hammer is why time mage is kind of important in that area.
Also, that hammer killed both time mages, so then they were just rogue for a while.
It's fine, wouldn't be the first time I wiped this race.
It won't be the last. If you do for a rating long enough, you become the villain.
Try to clear the content just long enough for
There you go. Yeah. I was trying to come up with like a, what do I say here? Yeah, that's something like that. Alright, make sure you get your markers down. Oh, I should click my thing here. For the half of us that aren't in voice chat.
Yeah, we can't leave them out of the conversation.
Alright, so get your markers down. If you don't see markers, go ahead and start putting them down. Okay. So just to reiterate, Alpha Bravo Charlie South 123 North. The north-south splits are for wild charges, so make sure you're soaking your snowball wild charge. Alpha 1 first, Bravo 2 second line, Charlie 3 third line. Alpha Bravo Charlie is soaking the lines from the south snowball, 1 2 3 is soaking lines from the north. After that, it's knockback. Alpha Bravo Charlie South, 1 2 3 north, so letters to letters, numbers to numbers, if you want to think of it that way. I'll call out Alpha 1 or Bravo 2 as the knockback spot. You want to start the knockback from inside those markers, assuming they're placed correctly. Inside those markers, that'll get you knocked all the way to the death wall. without actually getting killed. So trust those markers. Alpha Bravo Charlie South knockback 1, 2, 3 North. Exception being the 2 individuals tethered to the snowballs will get knocked away opposite the snowball to which they're tethered. All right. So just make sure, try to handle that correctly. And then for fire towers, Alpha Bravo Charlie South 1, 2, 3 North. We are going to get into our roll spots. You don't know what? Alright. Yep, tanks on the line in front of the tower touch spots. Healers on the triangles to the left and right. And then DPS on the line. Alright, let's check. Do we have any healers here? I don't see any. Alright. Cool. Alright, so we're gonna drill this. 3 bounces, then we collapse on the DPS position, and then we do a 3/4 circle, end up in the right slice facing in. Right slice, we're going to share a laser, and then return to roll spots. All right, so okay, 1, 2, 3, collapse on DPS spot. Wait for the first puddle to show up. First puddle shows up, we calmly walk, hugging the target ring clockwise. We finish in the triangle. We share a laser and then return to roll spots. Roll spots, roll spots. 1, 2, 3. Alright? Yeah, so make sure you return to your roll spots after the Mario Kart. Sometimes people will like auto brain and be in the wrong spot, so just be very mindful of that. Being in the wrong spot will wipe us here, okay? Alright, let's set a pull time here for 26 flat. No, this is the line for you to like not die at fire, not to wipe the raid at Fire Tower. That's what this is. Yeah. Alright, yeah, make sure you pop food here. If there's a DC, we're gonna just treat it like an environmental hazard and stay on pull on time. Alright, 30 seconds to pull. Knight tanks, tank stance on. All other tanks, tank stance off. Alpha Bravo left, 1, 2 middle, Charlie 3 right, Alpha Bravo on Phobos, 1, 2 Triton, Charlie 3 Nereid, combat in 15. Knights, make sure we pull these guys to the middle so our Yainukis and cannon shots can hit all of them. And we open up here. LB2s. LB1s. Alright, let's go. Stack them up in the middle. Stack them up in the middle. Alright. Alright, move with your designated target. Stack on your designated target, rather. Alright, moderate raid wide going out. Okay, Knights point the Buster outside and 90-degree mid, or 90% mid, rather. Okay. Toss your Enraging Dark Knights a potion, get them out of Living Dead. They can't do it themselves if they're berserk. Alright, do not stand with red and blue. There's going to be a puddle. When you meet them, don't touch that. Okay, only the green guy is targetable in the middle. Do damage on green. Alright, faint out of reprisal here. Healers heal up after we take damage. Alright, check your debuff. And good luck. Individual mechanic. Telegraph's going out, jumps soon to follow. Good jump going out. And what a jump going out. Alright, stack it up in the middle, faint arrow, prize if you got it. Tanks reassert threat on the slimes, they're going to turn back to normal. Aggro table will have white. Alright, double cleave going out. Pay attention. Double cleave going out. Get between them on the blue tile edge of the arena. Alright, tethers are coming back after this. Alright, check your tether and tanks pull them in the middle. Let's see if we can get some hits here in the middle. It was just for a brief instant. Alright, share healing, share mitts in the middle. Big raid Y coming out. 1, 2, 3. Run out through the boss to which you're targeted, to which you're tethered. Laser straight out. Excuse me. Alright, Alpha Bravo Charlie South, 1, 2, 3 North. Alpha Bravo Charlie Green, 1, 2, 3 Red. Alright, these are wild charges. Tanks are Phantom Samurai with Mitt. Need to be the first person in line. Alpha 1 first. Bravo 2 second, Charlie 3 third. And this is going to be Bravo 2 knockback after wild charges. Alright, Bravo 2 knockback after wild charge. Alright, tethers adjust. Bravo 2 knockback, tethers adjust. God, it looks kind of... Alright, we got it. Low twos. That was very outside of the marker, but it is targetable, so go ahead and kill it. That was a little scary. Alright. Double cleave going out here. Tanks reassert threat when they become targetable, if your target is untargetable right now. Alright, prepare for the double cleave. They are jumping. Get between them on the blue tile. Double cleave going out. Alright, once again we are going to respect... Oh, my tungsten is off. What? My bad. Alright. Respect the tether. Alright, stack middle. We are going to share healing, share mitts one more time. Alright. Faint out reprisal, big shields, big mitts. 1, 2, 3. Run out through the boss to which you're tethered. Lasers out and to the right. Tank cleaves to the left. Alright. You get with your Phantom Guard tanks. Night tanks. Lasers going out. Okay, coming up next is Fire Tower. In a few seconds, not right now, but in a few seconds after you lose your debuff, Alpha Bravo Charlie South, 1, 2, 3 North. So wait until you lose your tether. Alright, we are moving now. Alpha Bravo Charlie South, 1, 2, 3 North. Assume middle line. Look for the arrows on the ground. Alright, left, left, left. We're moving left. Alright, first tower is out. First set of tanks, Alpha 1. 2. One more bounce. Alright, collapse on DPS position. And we are going to calmly hug the target ring while walking. Walk, 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 walk. Hug the target ring. Laser, 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 laser. Alright, roll spots, roll spots, roll spots. Okay, 1. Starting now. 2. And 3. Finish it up. You kill your target, move to the other side. It is safe to cross through. Alright, good job. Double cleave happening soon. Tanks reassert threat. Don't do GCDs on a 0 HP target. Alright, get between them on the blue tile. Alright, hit something with hit points. Hit something with hit points. No tethers coming out. Hit something with hit points. Alright. So move with your initial target. Alright, so you're stacked together. Get out of the middle. The middle will be unsafe. Mid-gate at the F. Alright. Punch this to death. Alpha 1, Charlie, left slice, Bravo 2, 3, right slice when you have to spread, okay? So dodge, dodge, and then spread. Alright, Bravo 2, 3, start spreading. Small movements to communicate where you're gonna go. Alright, healers spam heals. Alright, one more set of dodging. One more set of dodging. Alright, don't touch the death wall. Very decisive kill there. Good job. Alright, do not touch the death wall. There is loot here. Please collect your chest when it shows up. Good job. Alright, loot your chest. There's some notes on the Dead Stars there, and go ahead and open up that door. Okay, night buffs on the rock. Good job, everyone. Night buffs on the rock. Okay, so coming up next, Alpha Bravo Charlie left, 1, 2, 3 right. Snorlax will be main tank for left. I will be main tank for right. I want all tank stances on. And then when after the Romeo's ballad, the six idols are encountered, I want all tank stances off except for myself and Snorlax. So all tank stances on until the until we hit the idols. Oops. One second. I want to add something here to my macro. Okay. So Bridges PFB coming out now. Yeah, you can go walk back for it. Okay, so we're gonna blind falcon the first 2 trap lines. Geomancers do a yell chat check-in, left, right Geomancer, so rangers can focus target you. Actually, that's kind of irrelevant. We're not popping super traps. I'll take that out of the macro. Okay, so thieves just constantly trap detect as we move forward. If you can trap detect up ahead, then go ahead and trap detect. And then do not early pull the progenitor or progenitrix. Okay. Myself and Snorlax will be the first GCD. What we're going to do is we're going to pump sprint, pledge, and then run through the single ring trap. Okay, we're gonna have our thieves trap detect at the close side of the pit that you can see from here. Thieves will trap detect there. We're gonna reveal the 2 traps on either lane. The main tank is gonna pop sprint, invuln, or pledge, and then run through the lane with a single ring trap. And then we're going to all stack on the progenitor or progenitrix, and then we'll engage combat there. Okay, please do not early pull. If you early pull, we'll most likely wipe again. All right, so that's been an issue. Let me make sure I type this out. Please do not early pull. Alright. Let's go ahead and get into our pre-pull configuration. Tanks between the purple and red line. Everyone else behind the red line. Alpha Bravo Charlie left. 1, 2, 3 right. Okay. Let's set a pull time for 36 flat. TB. Pop food here. Combat in 30. Rangers, be reminded you are spamming Falcon for the first 2 sets of traps. Like as soon as we can get to the ethereal ward, just clear as far up as you can for the first 2 lines, and then I'll hit my macro. 10 seconds to combat. I'll hit my macro when we're no longer blind popping. Alright, let's go. Alright. 1 tank in front, interject. Okay, kill these bogeys, kill the wards. Yeah, all those orange lances are raid-wise. Just make sure you guys are hitting appropriately. Oh. Okay, that sucks. Go ahead and reset. Let's do a reset. Just go all the way back. Go all the way back. All the way back. Yeah, Abyss got pulled, but our time mage didn't dispel it. I said we were early pulling the Abysses. Alright, that's fine. We'll try to get another pull here. Get a res on a dead chemist. Doesn't matter which side. We can res from back here, don't worry. This takes a while. But let these mobs reset. Do not leave tower. Res is out. Okay, go ahead and get your reset. Get behind the purple line. Alright, go ahead and pull. Do not leave the tower. We are rezzing.
You said go ahead and pull?
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, don't pull. Yeah, don't pull. We're trying to res here. Do we have probably Alpha Bravo has a not Alpha Bravo 1-2 has a night tank.
Yes, Alpha Bravo has.
Okay. Snorlax is out of lives on the letter side. It's your first time. You're gonna learn today.
Snorlax should have 1 more life after this res.
Snorlax says they're out of lives. Is that not the case?
They have one.
Okay, then never mind. Snorlax says alive. Okay. Still rezzing on the right side here. Okay, so once again, we are going to early pull the Tower Abyss. Time mages, make sure you are on top of, you know, your thing. That's why we died here. Okay, so just make sure you're dispelling the Abyss. Need a chem up on the left. Oh. There you go. Start rezzing. Let's do a time age check. I see a permanent time age on the left side. So once we're all res, get folks up. Once we're all res, we might have to figure something out here. Okay, what's our time mage situation? Let's yell left, right time mage.
Left time mage will lawsuit Lisa.
Okay, and then we have right time mage Taiga. Okay, so we're good there.
I am res restricted, so it will not be available after this if I die.
Say again?
I have res restriction, so I only have 1 more life, but I am up still.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. If you run out of lives, then so be it. We lost a ranger. Okay. Who's we? Which side are we in? Oh, Shiroi. Okay, I see you here. Let's call out our rangers. Left, right, ranger. Okay, yeah, we're good. Alright, let's get into our pull configuration. Okay. Let's set a pull time. Oh, Knight tanks to the, go ahead and return to the Rockin' buff. We can walk back to the stone here, so let's go ahead and do that. Because there's a lot of raid-wide damage here. Yeah, don't forget, the orange lines are raid-wide, so just make sure you guys are mitting. Just like shields and stuff is all you really need. Just prepare for that, though. They don't come too often. Looks like we're still waiting for one tank to run back. Yeah, I just realized I didn't say that in yellow chat, so that's my bad there. Yeah, wiggle check, don't get AFK kicked. Alright, they're running back as fast as their tiny feet can let them. Oh, you're jogging. Okay. Sprinkles down. All right. So let's try this again. All right. So I'll also try to remind the raid to debuff the abyss, but it's right there. You can see it from here. It's in front of the second wall. So let's make sure you get that. All right. Let's set a pull time for 28 flat. Pot food. Oh, I already had 48 minutes. Whoops. Alright, so yeah, the first line comes out as soon as we get the Aetherial Ward aggroed. So just expect that. That is a raid wide. Tank needs to be on front with a mitt. Just mitt like a Rampart or something. Alright, combat in 10. 5. Alright, let's go. Alright, we are early pulling the abyss. Hit this line. Interject. Right. Good job on the dispel. I see it. Heal up, heal up, heal up. Raid wide going out. Alright, check the abyss. Make sure you dispel the buff. It's going to try to rebuff itself. Dense darkness going out. Dispel the darkness. Dispel. Help out the left side Aetherial Ward, by the way. Alright, dispel, dispel, dispel. There you go. Good job. Alright, I'm going to hit this ward to stagger the line damage here. Let's get a tank up front. Just mitt that. Alright. Protect yourselves. Dense darkness. We need a dispel on the right side. Dispel, dispel, dispel. Good job. Help out the left side. Dispel left. Falcons up front. Let's get these blind pops going. Okay. Healers heal us up through this dot. It's just a dot. It takes a long time. Okay. Alright, bards, Phantom bards, prepare halfway through the cast. Halfway through this cast. Romeo, 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 Romeo. Good job. I am going to not die from auto attacks here, so I'm going to use my guard. 2, 1, 40%. Alright, kill these. And we are only trap detecting. We are only trap detecting. Thief detect only. Thief detect only. Thief detect only, please. Thief detect only. All tank stances off. No Falcon. Do not Falcon. Interject. Right. Left side Geo, please open the way for us. We have no bridge. Okay, heal, heal, heal. Heal, heal. Move up. Left side, move up. Or right side, move up. Alright, do not early pull. Stack on the far edge. Alright. Night tanks, left side, finish your bogey. Do not early pull. Do not early pull. Do not early pull. Alright, me and Snorlax. 3, 2, 1, pop sprint. Pledge. Run through the small trap. Everyone stack on the bombs. Stack, stack, stack. All tank stances off. Far cry to detonate. Bring them close, close, close. Good job with detect. Close, close, close. Alright. Okay, when the raid... Okay, mitigate this line, please, tanks. Alright. We are moving for bombs in a few seconds. Move for bombs now. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Kill the small bombs. 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 We are baiting close. Baiting close. Baiting close. There's going to be a line. We are baiting close. Take the line on the far. Let's get that midded. Raid Y going out. Close, close, close. Bring them close. Bring them close. Alright, good job. Stack on tank. Stack on tank. Stack on tank. Good job. Alright, we're gonna see some bombs. Prepare to kill the small bombs. Doing good. Keep it up. Alright. Use eyes, don't be by yourself in a line. Alright, moving. Moving, moving, moving. Kill the small bombs. Kill the small bombs. Okay, we are baiting far. Baiting far. Baiting far. Here, let me flip this around because you guys are in front for the lances. Oh, my bad. Let me turn this around. Alright, let's get a tank up front to mid. Not me because I'm pierced. Alright. Close, close, close. Close, close. Close, close, close. Heal, heal, heal. Alright, keep healing. Stack on tank. Stack on tank. Stack on tank. Alright, help. Even these guys need to die at the same time. Heal, heal, heal. Progenitrix is behind. The red is behind. Let's get that caught up. Range folks. Alright. Damage only. Oh, moving for bombs. Moving for bombs. Moving for bombs. Kill the bombs. Kill the small bombs. Kill the small bombs, please, or we're in. Kill the small bombs. Okay, no, it's fine. Alright. That's not the move. Come on. And then one on the bridge. So good job there. All right, so that's all I got. So thank you guys for showing up. Debrief at 12 or rather, top of the hour, so 1 p.m. my time. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a break. But yeah, I'll be in voice chat until I hit KL20. Raid is adjourned though, so thank you guys for showing up. Good job again today, and if I don't see you again, have a great Lost Freelancers Guild day. Thank you, everyone.
Good one.
Oh, you lost me in voice? Was I
And
not in
broke up,
voice?
like after the enrage cast of the Gentrix went off. and
Oh, that was like that's fine. It's like enraging already.
I think Discord disconnected everybody because
Oh, did it?
had a few people do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, towards the
okay.
end.
I had the voice chat disconnected and rejoined since.
Yeah, we had already whipped at that point, but it was fine. Like
Okay.
calls were fine. It was. I think I got disconnected after the calls because I heard up until everybody started dying.
We started losing folks to attrition at the end. Alright, I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Alright, chat. I'll be it. Bye.